Hello everyone, Drake Robinson here, and this video is a special requested video from a loyal viewer of the channel, the real Nomad OG. This one's for you, my friend. Promised that I'd get this up either yesterday or today. Well, so sorry, I was so busy yesterday, but today I definitely got you. If you'd like to request a video of your own, I'll put the link in the description to my Cash App. Unlike a lot of the blue pillars who like to, the privileged people who have all the money in the world from YouTube, they still beg their fans for thousands and thousands of dollars. I'll never do that. I only ask for one measly little dollar, and you can request any video from me of your liking, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. It could be anything, pop culture, politics, even though I hate both. But black pill related movie review, and I'll give you my opinion on that through the eyes of the black pill, of course. Um, but yeah, that's only if you're interested. Also, because not gonna lie, I, I may run out of stuff to talk about. Not much may be going on in my mundane life, so it's great to hear you guys' voices from time to time. So I look forward to that. But anyway, the real Nomad OG wanted me to talk about, wanted basically to define the black pill and how it affected me and its benefits on your mental stability. Um, and I guess I'll just start with how I came to know the black pill. Basically, I was in high school. I was in ninth grade. I had already hit puberty, which is, I will have to say, is probably the worst thing to ever happen to me, was hitting puberty. The worst. Like, I used to get bullied a lot in school, but I'll take it bullied over hitting puberty, because, I mean, what's the point in being attracted to the opposite sex when you got little to no chance with them? Like, it sucks. And that's what makes people so miserable. I wish there was an on-off switch. Because, like, bullying in school, like, it's whatever. You're not going to get bullied for the rest of your life. You'll eventually graduate, and you'll never see those bullies again. But, I mean, with puberty, and your hormones going all over the place for the opposite sex, when they despise you, I mean, it's really, it's its own form of bullying when you think about it. But, only worse. Because it's not physical, it's psychological. But yeah, it all started there. I started doing more research on it, and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of, I guess you could say it's more of a nihilistic view of the world. And I guess you could say, is what the black pill really is. Basically, not, and how I would say it benefits you, your mental health, stability, is basically it. If you have your hopes up, like, you know, it, it helps you understand why you don't have the things you have, basically. Like, for example, like when I was younger, I wanted to achieve so much in my life. I wanted to, like, have kids. I wanted to find a nice, respectable, young lady, by my side to share, this crazy experience called life with. And the fact that I haven't, and those bullies used to bully me all the time, those privileged people, they most likely have those things. They have the good jobs. They have they have, the beautiful ladies. They have, nice cars. I, on the other hand, have none of those things. Don't even know how to drive. And it's due to the fact that I was born at a particular low point on the bottom of the totem pole, pretty much. And with that comes a lot of disadvantages, obviously. But where I say the black pill really helped out with my mental stability personally was it helped me realize why I did not have those things. Is because modern society, rewards bad behavior. It rewards degeneracy. It rewards like just terrible people. Why you think the Epstein stuff is being protected, and like shouldn't everyone who is a decent person who want those things to come out? Like, why you think pedos and rapists? Why you think they get so light in the criminal justice system in America? In other countries, those type of people, they get street justice. They get the citizens deal with them. That's why I respect those other countries so much. But this country wants me to dislike those countries, those European countries. That's the funniest thing, because honestly, I think they're jealous. This country, America, is, but that's a whole different topic. But yeah, because this world rewards bad behavior, because I don't have it in me to be a bad person. I will never like sink to that level to to achieve something things so at the end of the day so materialistic. I just can't sell out like that. I have to keep my morals as a good guy, as the world's #1 black pillar on YouTube. you know I have to do it for the future. That's why I make these videos, to help the younger black pillars understand what this world really is, and why not to get their hopes up, and why not to, and to understand why good things in life just keep slipping from their fingertips. Sometimes you can be so close to it, but it just like it's like a bully like holding up an item, and you're trying to grab it, but like they're too tall. That's literally what this world does to guys like us. And yeah, I mean it. And sorry if I'm kind of, it seems like I'm going a little all over. My mind's just kind of, it's one of those days. But hopefully I'm getting the point across clearly as possible. But yeah, I pretty much broke down the definition, how it affects my mental stability, and how it really should affect every black pillars, because I wouldn't say it necessarily quote unquote helps. I don't think there is no helping. To tell you the truth, if you're at the bottom of the totem pole, I think it helps you I wouldn't use the word helps your mental stability, but I will say it helps you understand more why things in your life are the way they are, why most likely they won't change. Unfortunately, as much as I personally would love it, I just don't see it. Um, and yeah, and as far as it affecting me personally, well, I pretty much spelled it out. I at a young age realized how unfair the world is, and I did my due diligence to educate myself, and subscribe to a belief that no matter what I do personally, it's all in vain, essentially, due to my position at the bottom of the totem pole. you know it just is what it is, I guess. But yeah, those are yeah. Ugh, God, it's just one of those days. Sorry, my mind's going everywhere. But yeah, so that was pretty much the video. I don't want to ramble on for too long. I just really wanted to emphasize how the black pill, um, really, like I said, really will benefit you in the long run over any other pill you may take, because it's a more realistic view of the world. It's a more, like, the world is not all sunshine and rainbows. Life isn't always fair. You hear those sayings all the time, and that that's essentially what the black pill is. The world is more black pill than it is blue pill or red pill when you think long and hard about it. Especially nowadays. Back in the day when things were a lot before all this internet and AI and fake images and all this other stuff, the world was definitely a more understandable, more like, the world was definitely a much better place. Yeah, guys like us with the old school mindsets, like, we've been left far behind, and it's too late to catch up. Nor do I want to catch up with anything in this modern world. But anyway, yeah, but that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again, the real nomad. Hopefully this was informative for you, my friend. And like I said, if any of you guys would like to request a video of your own, link is in the description. It's only $1 on my Cash App. Any video you'd like. I'm out.